this next session we have is all about BombBomb tips, and I just saw some of our BombBomb queens come online, so I'm going to give it over to our BombBomb queens with Bethany and Melinda and anyone else who wants to share. And of course, we're not going to leave out our BombBomb king either with Anthony. We're not going to leave him out of this, so please feel free to share.
Hello, how's everybody doing? Okay, so BombBomb video messaging and email messaging is probably one of my favorite tools. I don't use it nearly as much, but I definitely have templates. I actually learned about creating my BombBomb templates from Melinda, because every time I saw one of her email blasts go out through BombBomb, she had all these really amazing links where you could attach to all their different damage control series that they were doing or register for one of her webinars. So I really, after I saw that is when I actually altered my BombBomb template. So now I have it so that anybody who receives one of my emails through BombBombs can leave me a review on either Google or Zillow. And then if I ever want to attach any links to anything else, I can do that. And then I love that. I mean, all the features that it does. I mean, Melinda, share with us what you're able to do with BombBomb.
So when I first started with BombBomb, I paid to have the template made. So they did a couple versions for me. It's fairly inexpensive, and I didn't have to figure it out, right? Because like I didn't want to spend hours figuring it out, and it was a couple $100. And they did that whole thing with the links and everything. So BombBomb also has a special package for realtors. I didn't really look into it, but they have like pre-ready templates and setups for different stages of the process. So I would suggest everyone take a look at that and see if that works for your business model. But basically, I use it for a few things. I use it as thank you, to send out thank yous after an event or niche to a specific type of client. So I'm going to be sending out some targeted BombBombs to a specific type of clients. Not mention the names, but make the email be personalized so it looks very personalized to them for cross-selling a few services and things like that. And you can reuse that same email. So you could use it for different things. I used it for during the biggest part of quarantine, I was doing like title updates and market updates, and here's what's happening, and here's how we're closing, and here's how we're not closing. And so I was doing that through BombBomb, and I was repurposing the content in IGTV and for my IGTV. And actually that worked out really well. And I just think I get better open rates and feedback and responses, and people actually respond to the video ones versus regular text, email blasts or MailChimps or whatever else I was doing before. So I kind of stopped doing that other stuff. Yeah.
And what I do is I always send I have that one congratulations email on your closing. Wow, you've closed. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure working together. Please leave me a review below. And I have those templates created. And whenever you have a closing, it's really easy to just send it out to your client. So I know that that's been super helpful.
Yeah. And I want to start doing here's what to expect this week videos, or I could see for an agent, it would be good. Okay, you're about to about to get your inspection done. Here's what you can expect, and have that ready and just send it out. And it's another way to provide value and kind of, expectations up front without having to do all the little nitty gritty things. And I think sometimes buyers and sellers are getting bombarded with emails. So even as part of our process in the actual closing process, or before or after, this is how things get done, or this is what you need to do, versus getting bombarded with text everywhere. Anthony does a good job with the videos at the different stages of the process. Congrats, your property appraised, and congrats, whatever, So it takes time to set up, but once you have it, just do it. And you know what I'm not going to lie, I've had that on my to-do list for a year. So Neil said, if you're going to do one thing today, pick up, I think this is what I'm going to do, because it's been on my to-do list. I'm going to do my stage videos today.
Really?
I don't know, maybe not today, maybe 2 of them today or something.
Melinda, can you just send me a quick message when you're done today? That way we hold each other.
There we go.
I was about to say, she has 36 people here to hold her accountable to what she just said.
Yes, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so what else was on the title for this chapter? BombBomb and
BombBomb tips. That's what we're talking about. So
tips.
So you mentioned that it takes a little while to get a process. So for someone who doesn't use BombBomb, so here I am, completely green. What is my process besides signing up and paying for BombBomb, right? Because we don't want to just pay for something and not use it.
So they have email templates already done for you when you start. So like Merry Christmas, Happy Valentine's Day, all that stuff. They have those, so you could put your little messages in there, and then you can just set up your own templates. Or I have mine open. Want me to share the screen so you could see what it looks like a little bit?
Yes, sure.
Okay.
I think we have to allow you to share it though. Hold on.
No, it's allowing me.
Okay, good.
It's allowing me. So you should all see my BombBomb. This is like when you log in. So here you'll see videos, right? So these are some of the videos that I've recorded that you could later repurpose. So like, for example, my promo video that I did for REBar. And then here you could say, you could embed it in an email. You could send it to someone this way and do it more simply. But if you want to go to the dashboard, or we could do emails here actually. Let me go to emails. And you can go new email. So you'll see some of my previous ones are there, and you could repurpose the previous templates you did. You'll see change template, and here's my templates, right? But then they have their built out ones like check this out, or,
and you can edit them. You can create your own template too. It's not the easiest thing to do. So, but like over here, if you wanted to adjust the colors and, fonts and things like that, you can.
Well, like, yeah. So you could do happy anniversary. So you could actually pre-record one video. Hey, happy anniversary. It's 1 year since you bought your house. I hope everything's going well. Just wanted to say hello. They won't, they don't really need to know that that's like a canned video, right? That you keep using. But it's really a great thing. And then there's some stuff already laid out for you, but you can definitely, use or have them create some for you. And like I said, there's the video ones, and you'll see here, you'll see some
of your templates.
So I had different ones like, let's see here. So this is an example of something I'm using for my own clients. You'll see here, I do some estate planning as well. So like my single person with no trust being done, you'll see, I think you go preview, and you'll see I sent them explaining what all the documents mean. And when I know I have this particular type of client, the template's ready, and I just send it out to them, and the clients really loved it and walked them through the forms and the questions. I had definitely during quarantine, like we're still quarantined, but we're not really like before. Like I was doing my market updates. So this one here we did, like I was showing our drive-through closings and what we were doing. And then at the bottom, having our classes that we were promoting.
Wait, Melinda, can I ask you guys a question?
Sure.
Because this makes me like this, it blows my mind. It blows my mind because I'm like one of those early social media adopters, and I like to produce original content. So when I think of creating content ahead of time, I freak out a little bit. It gives me anxiety. It gives me anxiety because I feel I'm not being authentic. Now, not only that, I change my hair every other day. Like, my hair used to be black. Oh, no, it's blonde.
That I can't help you with. I can't help you with that. My hair stays the same all the time. It's like always like this if I'm on doing videos usually. So I can't help you with that. But I think that you could still personalize the message within it, at the bottom, and say, add extra little tweaks. So it depends. I don't know. And I don't know what you guys think about that.
So I can explain. So I actually did a whole home buying 101 video series, right? And I chopped it up into 11 videos. I put it on a playlist on YouTube, and then I uploaded them into BombBomb. So different stages of the transaction, the person is getting it. Here's the thing. When I recorded those, I was 8 months pregnant, and I had just chopped all my hair off. So I looked like a completely different person in those videos. And that's been on my to-do list to redo as well. But I just think that, like, as long as something is going out, like,
yeah,
like I don't look like a completely different person, but it was just so easy to just take an hour, or not even 30 minutes, sit in front of my camera and just talk And then that was it. Chop it up and then set it up one time like 3 years ago and call it a
Oh,
day.
yeah. So they're calling you. You're pregnant again. Congratulations.
No, luckily in the video, it's like from here up. But I was fuller because I was 8 months pregnant and I was like almost bald, you know, and my face was fuller. But I honestly,
But good for
it's
you
like
for doing it, 'cause
something's going on.
most people wouldn't record videos like that. So good for you for doing them. How about you put your hair like in a hat, you know, and then they'll never have that problem, right? I don't know. But I think just doing it, like you said, is better than not having anything. And I think a lot of times with videos and everything, we get stuck in like making excuses of why we're not doing it.
I
Right?
will say that we don't typically have that problem.
You don't.
Yeah, men always look the same. There's like no difference between today, tomorrow morning, night. Like,
Yes,
like,
he
I
doesn't
didn't wash
have.
my hair today.
Inez, happy belated birthday. Nice to see you on here. My Leos are all celebrating birthdays this month, so super excited.
Yay.
Tracy,
Happy
happy early
birthday.
birthday or belated birthday. So BombBomb is something that we've talked about a lot, and especially with Miami YPN. Some people are using it at a really high level, and some people are not using it at all because they are afraid to create the videos. So I know that we've talked a lot about video content and just doing it, you know, not having to go back and revisit what you sound like or look like if you're embarrassed. So what are some of the tips that you would give someone, again, like me, who's a little bit allergic to recording a video and creating all of these, you know, I guess all of these email settings that you're going to be sending out directly. I don't know why I'm losing it in my on this side, but what are some of the tips that you would give us to say, you know what, just do it because it is paying off. We've talked about how the ROI, you know, is showing some great, you know, returns. So tell us a little bit about that.
I would say think of video as you can implement it into your process, right? So BombBomb, the main reason why I even got BombBomb years ago was actually for speed to lead. And so that any new lead that came in, regardless of the source, automatically got an email from me that had my face on there, right? Like, hey, this is Chandra from the Chandra ATN group who received your inquiry. My software team member will get back to you very shortly. Looking forward to speaking to you. So don't think of it as like, oh, BombBomb is only content-based. You can implement it into your processes. I've also been using it a lot, especially since COVID, to explain offers and contracts because I like to, you know, a lot of times when you're submitting an offer, preparing an offer for the buyer, they're not necessarily sitting next to you, right? And especially during COVID. So as I'm preparing everything, when I email it off to them for them to e-sign, I basically do a screen recording of me just basically going over what we already talked about and what it means in the contract, right? So BombBomb doesn't necessarily have to be like as if you're always doing this self-promotion commercial of yourself. Think of how you can just implement it into your processes, just like explaining an offer or doing a screen record to explain multiple offers to a seller, using it as speed to lead for new leads that come in that has a video with your face on it, making it more personable. That would be the first thing that I say, because that was the main reason why I got it. Because I know when you're talking about doing newsletters and templates, it sounds like a task. And it can be a whole project in itself, right? And it definitely is. But the easiest way to implement it is think of how you can use it right now. For example, if you have a counter offer that comes in, right? And you need your buyer to initial some stuff, or you want to explain it on how what it means, you know, what it means on the actual paper contract, do a screen recording, right? And then BombBomb also allows for call to action. So in the videos, you can actually add links and stuff so that, you know, like, hey, we received your inquiry. I called, but I didn't reach you. Make sure you click this link to schedule a consultation with me or schedule a time with me, you know, at your earliest convenience. And it's a link to my Calendly. So don't think of it as like this major project. It can easily be used for one-off situations as well. Sorry, I
love
was just
that. No, that's so good. Like how you say to review the contract or like a counter offer or the offer is a really good idea. I know Anthony, when he has like, there's like loan issues that need to be discussed, sometimes an email, you want to document it. But an email sometimes in text, like I could like, get too lengthy or they don't understand or they don't really read properly. So a video, there's no miscommunication as to what the deal is. Anthony, you use it very well. You use video very well. So in all the ways that Chandra is saying, like in every way. You maybe jump in.
That's here, let me send you some. That's why I started using BombBomb. I was 5 years ago, or maybe 4 years ago, the CD was an issue if it wasn't balanced, or if I was working with a different title company that just wasn't helping us out in terms of sending a preliminary CD, and the client would call and say these numbers are inaccurate. And 45-minute conversation later, and there was prorations of taxes. We do all that up front, obviously, but to buff that in a consumer's mind, we created video content for that to educate them. So the 45-minute conversation now is 0. So I'm saving the conversation with their preliminary CD and the costs associated with that. And I'm saving my loan officers the time. So I use it for that. The landing pages, I know Ms. Garcia, I believe that's last name. She's saying I want authentic raw material. That's how I am. I don't like pre-stock stuff, but that's just me. Okay, to each their own.
But you do have pre-stocked. You do have your pre-stocked videos for certain stages, right?
For every milestone stages, but I built that is what she's saying basically, I think. So if BombBomb's amazing because you're centralizing your video content, meaning when you go to their app, you're going to see your library and it's in the cloud. So all the videos are there. All you need is that URL code and you can implement it into your CRM, hence the question that Peter just asked. The script that I just sent everyone, Peter's on that. That's a landing page. I created that landing page through my CRM. Now, if I wanted to add a video to that, BombBomb allows you to do that through Open API. That's the concept. That's the power of automation that you guys can use with BombBomb. But to simplify it, it's all here. When you create a video on your phone, you can upload the video right here or use BombBomb on your phone, and then you can send the consumer the HTML link, which is easier for them to click, and it auto-populates through text messaging so your picture's there versus just some crazy link that they're not going to press on. So the conversion rates are higher. Yeah. And it's just deadly. It's amazing. It's a great way to relay messages.
And one of the BombBomb tips they give you, because they have like training videos on how to best use it, is to have like a little something and like do the preview promo where you're moving around so that like they see it's a video and you're more likely to click it versus just like a hi, kind of like still shot with your video, which it helps a lot too.
So are you using this as a CRM system, or do you have a separate CRM system that you use in conjunction with this platform?
It's integrated for me. So it integrates into my CRM. So if I'm sending text messages or emails or whatever, I can take the content that's in BombBomb or one-off it, record a BombBomb video right from within my CRM and send it off that way. And I know some people will be like, well, why don't you just send, like a regular recording from your phone? But the thing is, it's about the deliverability and the insights. I want to actually know if it was received and if it was viewed. And BombBomb allows for that, which is very important. It also imagine today I send 10 videos out and then tomorrow I see that 5 people received it. When I follow up with these people, the conversation is going to be a lot different than the people who did not open it, right? So that's why it's so important to have something that's going to track the open rate and if they actually watched it.
Thank you for sharing. Any questions for any of our BombBomb experts? Ask your questions. We've got them all here.
Do we have a sponsor for this?
No, well, we do have a couple of sponsors. We've got Anthony and we've got Melinda on here who are sharing incredible information. So if you guys don't mind, just provide us again with all of your contact information in the chat room.
Anthony, put the link for Damage Control. Anthony and I have a show called Damage Control. It's bi-weekly right now, and we do this all the time. And we bring in a lot of these people that are on here that are sharing too, they've been on our show and they've been sharing some great content. And it's for real estate agents or people in the real estate industry. And it's allowed us to still socialize. It's kind of like a podcast. You walk away, I learn something on every show. I take notes from every show, and it's been very valuable, and we've had some great feedback. So we have like 300 subscribers plus. So we'd love for you guys to join us there too. We have the next 408. Oh wow,
Yeah.
we went up. Oh nice.
And
Next-
Neil was just on. Neil,
Yeah,
I have a
was just
whole 2 pages of notes from Neil, man. So we're learning too, which is awesome. Yeah, that's the point of the show.
Yeah.
Good
So
content, man.
Yes, it's been good. It's been good. So join us there. It's been fun, and you'll get notified with all of Anthony's lovely automation about all our shows. So yeah, but does anyone use, I know there's like text to video, like BombBomb, you could text it. BombBomb, you could like, there's a lot of other ways. I don't know. I've seen it done. I don't do it myself. Chandra, do you use that at all like that?
You mean for texting?
Yeah. Do you send the videos by
Yeah.
text ever?
Yeah, I do. Because most people will, everybody receives their text messages. So I like to use text. And BombBomb actually, I want to say a couple months ago, if you have an iPhone, they released the BombBomb keyboard that you can install. So whenever you do text somebody with the BombBomb key via the BombBomb keyboard, the videos are embedded. It'll never appear as a link. So before, if you were sending a BombBomb video via text from an iPhone to another person with an iPhone, it would always show embedded. But now with the BombBomb keyboard, the recipient will always see it.
Is there a BombBomb app
in the text message?
Well, how do
honestly, you
upload
may
the
have to
BombBomb
Google it.
keyboard? I'm like, what is that? You know, I
You
use
have to
BombBomb.
install it. You may have to Google it. I don't remember
Yeah.
how I did it, honestly. I was on a webinar with the CRM I was with that I
Oh,
used.
I have the
them and
BombBomb app.
had a webinar, and no,
Love
it's
it.
not the app. It's the actual keyboard. It's different. But it's absolutely amazing, and I absolutely love it because people love it. Like, people don't expect to get a video.
Yes. I like it. I wrote that down too.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
I feel like I've been slacking though, my BombBomb usage in the last like month and a half. So I feel like reinvigorated. So this is good for me. I'm gonna start doing more stuff, and I'm gonna get my videos done.
Honestly, I think one of my biggest takeaways from all of these breakout sessions is that, and we've talked about it for a couple of years now, is that video is king, right? Or we don't want to discriminate. And so what I really would like to encourage all of us is to just step out of our uncomfortable zone and just do it, because when you get that video, you're more likely to listen or watch. And if you are sending videos, you should definitely have a little, the texting that goes below it, because some things that that a lot of us do, especially if you are married and you wake up super early and your spouse doesn't wake up that early. I go through a ton of videos while I'm trying to wake up to see what's happening without any volume. So let's start creating more video content and just putting it out there, because what people are seeing is exactly who we are. They get to see exactly how we sound, and you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be authentic. So start utilizing it.
Yes. What's the name of the app that puts a text at the bottom? There's an app for that I think is free. And I've been meaning to like do that.
I mean, like for your videos?
Yes.
We'll have to ask Kevin. Kevin uses it all the time.
Yes, he does. He does.
I will ask him.
Mixed captions.
Captions?
It's
Mixed.
called mixed captions.
Put in the chat.
There's that's an app.
Yeah.
Mixed
It
captions.
does the whatchamacallit, text.
That's cool.
It's video subtitles.
That's it.
All right, guys. So I just want to remind you of the rooms that we currently have. I thought I had it up, but I don't see it anymore. Okay, so it's 1:57 in 3 minutes. We're breaking out at 2 o'clock. We have handling and overcoming objections in our first breakout room. The second one is overcoming lend. I'm not sure what that is. Overcoming lending, maybe. I don't know. And then this room is going to be keeping an offer and
Ooh.
negotiations alive.
I like
So
that.
I just want to make sure you know where we're heading. We have 2 more minutes, so feel free to continue talking about tips and tricks on how we can become better at using BombBomb.
So I know like a lot of people will like look at BombBomb and look at the price and be like, well, I don't want to pay
I
that.
was just gonna say that. I'm gonna say it's the best investment you can make for that price
It's
point
amazing
to do video
investment.
messaging. The best.
Absolutely. And they do offer a 2-week free trial. And don't tell them I told you. But if you call them and talk to them, you may be able to negotiate there. Okay. So they like to work with us. And especially since COVID, they've been working a lot more with realtors to make sure that we stay on their platform. So if you feel that, you know, their price is too expensive, just give them a call. They'll work with you. And their support and their customer service is absolutely amazing. And no,
the
I do not get
trainings are on
paid.
another level. Like, I actually just downloaded the keyboard and it's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
And
The
if
fact
you're an
that the
educator
keyboard-
where you're teaching classes all the time, I also think they provide you with a free account. So again, I didn't tell you this, but go ahead and make some phone calls. At this point, you should be renegotiating every single contract that you currently have, and take Chandra's advice, give them a call and see what you can get out of them, right? Hopefully a lower cost for the year. Chandra, how much does it cost on a yearly basis?
Oh, yearly.
I think it's
I
like
don't
600.
remember.
I think like the list price, if you paid by the year in full, it's like
Yeah.
around $600 or $500.
Yeah, 5, 6.
I paid
If you
like
pay for the
$4.90
year, I
something.
believe they give you like a little bit of a discount. Yeah.
You pay,
Yeah.
then
Monthly, I believe
is-
it's at 49.
and they'll actually give you one free template, which when I signed up, I requested it because they did it for someone else that I knew. And so they created my template email for free.
And if you do want to sign up with them and you're with a major brokerage, let them know. A lot of times they already have templated emails and stuff that they can install for you. So like I know KW has some stuff, EXP has some stuff, I believe Coldwell Banker has some stuff. So if you are with a major brokerage, let them know. They may be able to install some stuff for you.